Hey y'all, welcome back. Shut up, I know. It's been 2 whole years since I've posted a video. Y'all haven't seen me since 2024. Where's my old persona? Well, we don't have to worry about her. I'm new and improved now. Anywho, a lot has happened in my 2 year absence. Something I know all five of you care about. I went from a freshman to a junior. I've joined a plethora of fandoms, been in 2 musicals, went to court twice, finally have an art style I can stomach. If you, literally my second to last video, if you, oh my god, whatever. Created many OCs and fandoms to go along with them, fell out of love with many fandoms I've already created. You know the ones, you know the ones. Learn Chinese, ADR. Use Gotcha Life too. I've done a lot. So I've done a lot over these past 2 years. Definitely haven't been lollygagging this entire time. And I definitely was thinking of never touching this channel ever again. No, I wasn't thinking of that. No, 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 no. Anywho, three main questions I want to answer in this video are: one, why did you leave? Or why did I leave? Two, why did I come back? And three, what are you going to do with this channel now? Okay, to answer question number one, it's pretty simple, really. I lost motivation like a lot. If you were one of the five people, if you were one of the five people still watching my videos, you would have been able to notice my declining motivation. When I was still making zodiac sign videos, ew. But yeah, when I was still doing that, I was posting a video every 3 days, sometimes even sooner than that, like every 2 days, sometimes twice in one day. Like, who did I think I was? Sniper Wolf? Thank God not. Okay. Anyways, even when I was posting my 14 Heavenly Sins videos, these videos that, yeah, I was pretty consistent. But as the months went on, and I won't lie, making videos started to become a burden for like two main reasons. One, I like putting a lot of effort into my videos. That makes me sound stuck up, but I'm not saying others don't put a lot of effort into their gacha videos. I would know. I am an avid watcher and fan of gacha, especially the reacting videos. Love them. Anywho, I like putting a lot of effort into my videos, and as I got better, it took longer to make videos, and I felt pressure to keep up the quality and quantity, which clearly didn't work since I burnt out like hell and only started posting whenever I felt like it, as you can see. But this goes into the next reason why I basically quit. It didn't feel worth it. Like, it didn't feel worth it to me. At first, all the way back in 2021, February 5th, ugh, this was a, oh my god, that fast. Okay, whatever. This was a hobby for me, but I always had that wanting for more, like not a full career. I wasn't that deluded, but I mainly wanted some attention for my work. Not a lot, but like some, which is why my MHA video, the my OC meets MHA, that got like 90K views. Oh, been chasing the higher percents, but yeah. Um, ever since ever since I made that video, it's been one of my, even though it's horrific, it was and still is my proudest achievement slash moment as a gotcha tuber. And I know it's silly to post with the mindset of wanting attention, and that content creation should be a hobby. But I don't blame myself for wanting a bit of recognition. Everybody wants that when they work long and hard on something. But I noticed that I was barely making any progress, even though it was only 3 years, and I was impatient and burnt. But like, I was impatient and burnt out. Okay, okay. But I noticed that it emoted me like an elephant on Xanax. Wait, or was it? You know the experiment I'm talking about, where they like gave an elephant a whole bunch of, I forgot if it was LSD or Xanax. Anywho, it left me feeling like I was wasting my time and there was no point in continuing. Okay, don't worry, I don't feel like that now, obviously, since I'm back. But yeah, and I understand why my content wasn't performing that well. They were short videos about my gotcha OCs, and that only sometimes were with the trends. Ain't nobody give a gaff about that. But anyways, now to answer now to answer question two. Ooh. The reason I came back was mainly because I saw one of my old videos recommended to me, which I hate when YouTube does that. Anyway, like, stop tormenting me. I get it. Terrible. Anyways, when I saw the video, I started to check out my channel because let's see how she's doing. I saw my second to last video. You know, the one that's like her name was Lola. Yeah. Don't copy strike me. There, no, whatever. Yeah, I saw that like randomly blew up. It was like at like 19 views, and then now it's at like okay, not 19. I think it was like somewhere in the 20s, like 20 something views, and then now it's at like 500 plus. Whoa! I was like, we are so back. But another main reason was I wanted to get back into content creation because I do miss being able to show off the things that I've made to all those five people, you know. And now that I have even more things and ideas to show off, I was itching to, get back at it. I previously mentioned the new OCs and fandoms for them I've made. I'm more than willing to show that stuff off if you guys are interested. Da, da, da. Just to name a few that I've worked on. I have At the Carnival, which is a musical, The Hauntings of Doe Street, another musical, and A Fang and Rampa, Prison on Both Sides, which is in written form. It's a book, you know. And of course, I have more than just that, like Train Tracks, another musical, Overture, like a book slash comic type ish. And then I have more, but all the other ones are not worth mentioning since I've made damn near zero progress on them. If you want to learn more about them, I'll put their summaries in the description. Yeah. Can you tell I'm ensemble? Anyways. Oh my god, that was gross. Anywho, can you tell I don't be doing second takes? Anywho, and now for the third question, which I kind of already answered. What I plan on doing now that I'm back, as it's a mixed bag of stuff. Will I continue to do gotcha? Most likely, but once again, the content is going to be me shoving my OCs, and fandoms down your throats. I love my children so much. Anyways, I'll do. I also probably do more art stuff on here, like sketchbook tours, speed draws while I rant, OC info dump, drawing challenges, art show offs, and drawing slash crafting time lapses. Time lapses. You got that? Okay. And of course, I'll probably still work on my own. I'll probably still like work on my own time, posting whenever I feel like it. Old habits die hard. But it's okay. It's okay. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, or shrivel up and die. Do you guys know what I'm referencing? Right, 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 right. Either or. Anywho, you have to be like severely on texting stories. You have to like be watching hella texting stories to get that reference. Anyways, anywho, I do have to say I'm glad to be back, and I hope this video doesn't completely flop. And trust, I have low standards, as you can see. But yeah, I'm also happy to be able to entertain you guys again and show off the things I love. I Other things I propose to do, if there's a specific one you guys want me to see, this is a specific one you guys want to see, you guys can tell me down below. Anywho, it's glad to be back in. All hail Ringmaster. Toodles! Toodaloo, kangaroo.